Oh, yes, indeed. It is a special day when we can offer a big leather tote from Patricia Nash at a today's special price. This, by the way, in size is 14¼ in length, 4 in width, 13 in height with a 12-inch drop. That is the gorgeous turquoise tooled.
Thank you.
Genuine leather, all leather, top to bottom, gorgeous handles, hardware. We'll get into more of the details, but we have 3 other choices. Now, here's the only bad news is that we have lost some choices, so that's what's happening, and it always does. That one is great. That's the tan. Amazing. That's just classic as anything could be. We also have it for you in a brand new style, or a, I don't want to say a print because it's not. It's hand painted. Yeah. Fresco bouquet. Love these colors. It's a really nice, great transitional from winter into spring, but you're gonna wear year round. Then, and by the way, we do have matching wallets. My personal preference, and if you are thinking about the black, I do encourage you to get that one in this show because we have about 700 left in the all black, which is gonna be your go-to workhorse. Wear it every day, use it as a briefcase almost to the office, an overnight bag, take it on board the aircraft with you. It's kind of just perfect.
It really is. It really is. I said today, I know 2 personal friends that have bought the bags today. They actually texted me and go, you know what? I can't believe it, but I bought the tote. It's like, great. Yay. They go, no, I love it.
Well,
I love it, the tan and the black. And yeah, and my daughter said the same thing. She was on the 3 a.m. I said, good job. And she was on the plane and she goes, you know what? I bought the black one because it's amazing. And so there you go.
That is going to be where I'm going to break down today. I need it. I really do. I think just having a great classic. And that's what this is. It's a classic silhouette. It really is. It's timeless. Okay, so let's break this down and show you. So we showed you the color choices. These are all genuine leather. And let's talk about that, the quality of the leathers that you use.
Well, this is 100% full grain leather. And what that means is it means it's not a split. It doesn't mean that 51% of it is leather. It means everything is leather. The collar's on the bag, the bottom of the bag, the back of the straps. Everything is leather. And you know, in today's market in America, all you have to do is sell a bag that's 51% leather, and you can say it's genuine leather.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And so I really pride myself on the fact that this is not only 100% leather, but it's full grain leather. And the vegetable tanned leathers, to me, are the most amazing because it shows all the grain, the natural grain of the hide. So when we go through these colors, you can just see what we're talking about.
Oh my gosh, maybe this turquoise is the best one to show some of the detailing that you were just talking through, because it really is in the details and the quality when you get close. It is just so...
Look at this bracelet too, by the way. I just have to show you. Doesn't that look cool right by the bag?
And look at even this. Like
the turquoise studs.
So many
Isn't that great? And then we brushed the turquoise off on there so you could see the floret. But this, like we said, think of it like a waffle iron. So it is embossed, it's tooled, and then it's hand burnished. So all these blue, dark, excuse me, the espresso brown and then the turquoise is all rubbed into it. And then you can just see the light color of the tanned leather underneath.
Oh, so pretty.
And so then they put a finish on it to keep it permanent.
And I have to show you, I'm gonna turn this around because, and I'll show you the back of this in a minute, but this is the processing that you were just describing.
Yeah, that's a solid brass plate that we make for each one of these. And then, like I said, it really has to be hot heated to keep that tooling permanent. And it has to be a really good grain of leather, because if it isn't, it wouldn't tool. It would just kind of mush out, you know? It wouldn't have a clear pattern on it.
Which is impressive considering that is forever and ever going to be that deeply embossed, like that three-dimensional.
Yes. The only time it kind of gets lighter is when they're turning it to sew the bag, because they're having to kind of stretch that leather.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But on the back of the bag, I love showing that, because this is hand burnished also, but obviously without the tooling, you just see the specks of the turquoise and then this espresso chocolate on the back side of it. But see how it shows off all the natural grain of the leather?
Yeah.
So you can really see the full grain of that leather, and you know it's not a cheap leather.
Oh my gosh, and that is what I don't want you to do. Don't go buy something cheap, even if it's maybe a little less expensive, because you're gonna have to rebuy it. And you're gonna be like, oh, I should have just gone a little bit further and gotten the best that my money can buy. And I will say this, this tote in Patricia's other, like the boutiques and the other places that you can purchase Patricia Nash, you're looking at 350 bucks. This is an amazing, I know it's $199, but it's not $350. And we also have 5 flex. So yes, I know some of us are like, oh, I can't afford it. Can you afford $40 today? Like that's all it takes to get this home and see, and then decide. You've got a month to be able to make that decision. So use any major credit card that works for you. We do PayPal, we do debit cards, we do HSN cards, we do them all. And that's done for your convenience to get the things that you really want. And let's face it, we wear handbags every day, and a tote like this I find to be the perfect size because you can add a smaller bag in, you can throw your water bottle, you can throw your iPad, your laptop, or you know, your shoes if you're going straight to the gym afterwards. That's what I think you're gonna love about this kind of a little bit bigger bag. I think it's the biggest bag in our show other than the luggage coming up next hour.
And you know, I have...
Oh, I have an update. My producer is saying, hold please. My necklace and bracelet are gone. The jewelry is amazing, and this is the first day we've offered the incredible Patricia Nash jewelry. So apparently I'll be changing my necklace, but that's not a bad thing because I loved everything on the tray back there. So that was just a quick little, you know, update, and that's what's been happening today, guys. Don't let your next choice in the bag sell out on you
what
first.
I was going to say is I carry a big black veg tan tote like this one. In fact, I'm going to start to carry this one because I really think it's the ideal size. But what I was about to say is you don't have to be sensitive about these bags. I literally put things in my bag and kind of kick it underneath the airline seat in front of me. And I travel all the time, all over the world, literally. And I just put my computer in there, I put the crossbody in there, I put my makeup bag in there, just all kinds of things in here, and I just shove it under the seat. And it looks better over time. The more it wears, the leather gets softer. It gets what they call patina, where it gets highs and lows in color. And it just becomes a part of you. I mean, literally, you like hug it.
And you know, it's so interesting. So many great follow-up comments on Facebook after you make that statement. I see Dee saying, the reason I purchased this bag, and I think it was the previous bag, is that I think as we get older, we want things that have mileage that will tell a story.
Aww.
It's such a simple bag, but makes a subtle, sexy statement. Women feel so much more empowered with a great, not good quality handbag. Thank you, Patricia. How cool is that?
That is great.
So true, too. So as you're looking at this, handcrafted everything here.
And look at the bag. I love the lining. This lining is just like the lining you'd see in a lot of vintage Italian bags. Why, I don't know, but it is a fantastic lining. It's like a faux suede, so it doesn't scratch up your sunglasses or whatever, and it's perfect to see anything. As we were saying, it's got the feet on the bottom, but when you open up this bag, and they surprised us by putting all these things in this bag. Look at that, Callie.
That's reality.
I mean, this is like, okay, are you one of these people? Hey, I am too sometimes. I mean, look.
A sweater, great.
Yeah, I mean, you've got everything in here, right? Water bottle, cosmetic bag, a shawl, an iPad.
Right.
A journal. I mean, it just goes on and on. Look at this. This is like Mary Poppins bag. You're pulling out the umbrella, right? I mean, is that something?
And that's the Patricia Nash umbrella, by the way.
Yeah, and then here's the Patricia Nash sunglass case.
Oh, and you should get the cell phone case, too.
Yeah, but look at all this stuff, guys. Yeah. And then the zipper on the one side. Look, there's a reader in here. Oh. There's a camera in here. There's another little sewing kit in here. And then on the side pockets are fantastic because those things, like I said, you want to keep in play. Look at that's clever. You got your brushes in there, but I love to put my glasses in here because they don't scratch up.
Can I point out, too, look at how the collar, you've done all of this in leather on the inside of this bag. That could have easily been, you know,
a lot of people do
over.
A faux leather inside there. They think, well, what difference does it make? It's on the inside.
It makes every bit of difference.
It does to me because I want you to have 100% leather bag.
And on the outside, you've got the pocket here. This is a snap pocket for easy access to maybe a phone or your keys.
Yeah, and it goes all the way down. And then the same pocket is on the reverse side. So there really isn't a front or back to this design. And I like what Colleen said earlier today. Like on this, on the turquoise, you could sometimes carry it like this.
Great point.
like,
looks like a different bag.
If you don't want to be like, oh, see my tooling some days, you could do that. And I never thought of that, but I thought, you know what, that's kind of a cool idea.
We have scarves to match all of these bags too, and these are such beautiful scarves. Many of you own them. Yeah, they're just.
Yeah, I love this. Look at the print in this one.
And this is a brand new, for those of you who are Patricia Nash collectors, we know you don't have this fresco, a bouquet yet.
Yeah.
It has definitely been very popular. The one that's gonna be the most limited at this point in the day is the black. We literally have less than 700 in the black. The fresco, we have a little bit more than that. Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
We just showed you the turquoise tooling, which is so perfect. And the tan is another irresistible. It's almost, tan is one color, but it almost to me is like a cognac.
You know, let me tell you about this vegetable tan leather. I challenge everyone to go to a newspaper stand right now and pick out Bazaar, Elle, Vogue, any of those magazines, and guess what you're gonna see? You're gonna see Hermes, Chloe, Celine, Ralph Lauren, all with this exact vegetable tan bag with the ecru stitching, and they're all priced at $1,000 plus. And they're all like the biggest spring, summer trend going. And I cannot believe, I tore them all out. I wish I would have brought them because
that would be good.
It's amazing, but they're on the stands now. So I can't exaggerate. I mean, they're full pages.
So do you want to spend $1,000 or $199?
So I'm telling you, when you carry this tan bag, besides it just being such a classic heritage bag of Patricia Nash, it's gonna be so trend right, they're gonna really believe you spent $1,000 plus. I promise you somebody's gonna ask you about that.
I bet you're absolutely. It's out there right now, and everybody's just jumping on this spring fashion bandwagon.
Yeah, the tan is so hot. So
it really is, and timeless, seasonless, you know, decade after decade, it's gonna be that classic style, which is, I'm sure, Patricia, part of the reason this silhouette is your #1 bestseller.
I know, but look, we all need a tote. Even if we say, I don't like to carry a lot of things with me. I don't like anything too heavy. It looks too big. I agree with you. At times you don't want that, but you always need that. I mean, when you leave your home for that day, or you leave your hotel room for that day, or you're going on holiday, or whatever you're doing, you need something to collect all your things together. And unfortunately, we have a lot of things.
We do.
Or if we don't, our husbands do, or our kids do, or our grown kids do, and our grandkids do. I mean, we end up being the keeper of things, right?
It's so true, and it's so unfair.
We either have a bunch of bags we're holding at the end of the day, or you have one that you just consolidate everything in, and it's lovely.
I know, you're gonna be so happy with this. You're gonna, when you get it, I mean, and, I don't know which choice you're making, because that is the hardest part. I'm gonna do the black. I'm just gonna break down today. I just don't have a great classic black leather with this kind of a sizing, and I'm with you. And I carry so much stuff to and from work. I carry a purse, and I carry a briefcase, and this is gonna be that kind of that catch-all go-to. A couple of things I wanna share with you, that we do have the matching wallets, and those have been very, very popular.
Yeah,
I'll get you the information on that in just a second. But if you're looking at my new necklaces now, these are also from Patricia. We're putting things on the side of your screen. This looks like it's gonna sell out quickly too.
This is, can you see, okay, so this, you're wearing this and you can wear it just like you did there, but you can also attach this here and it becomes a Y. Do you know where you have the Y and then the pendant hangs low?
Oh, that's
and that's
neat,
probably how it's shown on the website.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you see that and you're, no, well, they have a hook just like you do. But when I originally designed that, that's why it's called the Y, right?
So that, again,
but you have all this flexibility. You can wear it either way.
That was item number 76, I want to say, 653-183 to get this wonderful World Coin Simulated Pearl necklace, the longer one I'm wearing as well. And here we go with a quick reminder. We did lose 2 colors early on in the day today on this beautiful silhouette from Patricia Nash. Wallet, as I promised, I'm going to get you the information because it's been very popular. It's really a nice feeling to have the matching pieces. Look at the black, for example.